Afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Brewers have really taken care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Corbin Burns will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Arraez today. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So here is the second baseman, and that one yanked just foul. One out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. J. Happ starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now into the box, D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he sets him down swinging. Lorenzo Cain becomes out number 2 this inning. In is Christian Yelich, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hey. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes. just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Kane is there, and he has it for the out.
That is fair. The first
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Here's Miguel Sano. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. The Brewers already have the early 1-run lead, so they're off to a good start trying to finish the series with an exclamation point.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
the left fielder, Max.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. He's set. Here it comes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two out, nobody on. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Popped him up. Strange Gordon is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a...
So here is Avisaíl Garcia.
Leading up for the Brewers, the right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
First pitch on the way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Sano in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Fouled away. Happ is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, Manny Pena.
2 down, no one on base. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Now here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 2-0 on the way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So stepping in is Mitch Garver. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 33, Jay Happ.
Now to bat, Jay Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Striding in is Corbin Burns.
The pitcher, Corbin.
Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cave is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, D. Gordon.
Next, it'll be D. Strange Gordon, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And no offer there from Kane, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 22,
Now at the plate, here is Christian Yelich. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the AB now. In there, strike 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Kane at second with 2 down. Bounce to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now is Andrelton Simmons back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-0 home is taken for a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
'50th pitch of the game on its way, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
2 out with the man at first. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Here comes the 1-2. Skied down the left field line. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here is Daniel Vogelback.
For the Brewers, the first baseman, number 20.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. So here's Avisail Garcia, and there he goes towards second. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Second baseman.
Colton Wong will stand in. Chopper foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Ready with the 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. Ready with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Vogelback at second. Garcia at first, 1 gone. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
He's set. Now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Max Kepler flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 0-1 on its way. Pops this one up. Shaw trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Jake Cave. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Mitch Garver, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 33, Jay Happ.
Digging in next, Jay Happ, trying here to plate the tying run from 2nd. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next will be Corbin Burns.
The pitcher, Corbin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's a pop-up now. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
At the plate, D. Strange Gordon. And he popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Donaldson in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1.
That's ball
Won't
3.
go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1
And
strike.
low, it's a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in will be Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Next, here is Luis Arias. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. High and deep to center field. Kane going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Arias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Nope.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail this one 1-0. And now here is Daniel Vogelback. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next is the right fielder, Garcia.
So the next to bat will be Avisail Garcia, singled in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's Colton Wong now. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball. Three balls, no strikes.
One out and a runner on second base. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Singled last time up. A ball and a strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Two pitch is fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. they got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brent Suter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luis Urias will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Tried to hold up, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
At the plate now, Jake Cave. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hansel Robles will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Byron Buxton is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Too high. 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, D. Strange Gordon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. First offering. The Brewers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talked about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Jorge Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air to left. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On he pops it up. Shaw in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Cody Stashak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
Kyle Garlick is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 30, Kyle Garlick.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Christian
Up next, Christian Yelich flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Stashak, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. One and two for Christian Yelich.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0 and 2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3 and 2.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit, Daniel Vogelback. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. And the runner back easily. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's on his horse. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia pulls this one in the air out to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Keston Hiura will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Vogelback stands at second with 2 gone. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next up, Manny Pena, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here it comes. To left. And a reach, but in to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Randy Dobnak enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. So now to the plate, Travis Shaw. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Twins nothing. Justin Topa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now, Luis Arias. Last time through was a base hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Topa, originally from New York State. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So next to bat will be Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last AB. First offering. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Josh Donaldson digging in now.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
First pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. He got him as the Brewers finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Corbin Burns gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jay Happ to settle with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.